Jamie?
On 25, and they're away. Almaqam switched in behind early. Devil's Advocate kept very wide. Mount Kilimanjaro also going forward in the dark blue. The pack are headed by Fox Legacy, Delacroix and First Look. Then on the inside, Yellow Jacket Almaqam as the pacemakers track across. Ombudsman is held up towards the back behind Calandagan, and then Economics on the inside. Prague is on the inside of Almaqam. First Look in the red cap out wide as they go into Swinley Bottom, and it's Mount Kilimanjaro from Devil's Advocate. In third is Almaqam, then Fox Legacy. They're followed then on the inside by Prague, and then First Look, and then Almaqam on the inside. Economics just looked a little short of room perhaps around there. Delacroix just ahead of him now from Calandagan, and Ombudsman, who must be 12 lengths behind the leaders, is last of all. They're already heading towards the final 5 furlongs, and the two pacemakers are now set alight. Mount Kilimanjaro and Devil's Advocate. They go 5 lengths clear of Almaqam in second. Prague is back in fourth, then Fox Legacy. First Look, a gap then to Almaqam, and then Delacroix, and then behind these is Calandagan. Also Economics on the inside, and Ombudsman still looking on from last place, and they're now beginning the turn into the home straight, and Devil's Advocate goes up past the second horse, Mount Kilimanjaro. 4 or 5 lengths then to Almaqam in third. Prague, they're well strung out. Surely these leaders will stop quickly. Fox Legacy peeling out wide. Calandagan, also Ombudsman on the extreme right. Delacroix not getting a good run. First Look runs on well. They head now inside the final 2. Almaqam, Calandagan picking up well with Ombudsman down the near side. These two going on. Delacroix's got 3 lengths to make up. It's up in front, Calandagan, a length and a half. Ombudsman trying to get him, but the French horse is remorseless. The King George winner, Calandagan, wins at Ascot in the Qipco Champion Stakes. One of the great horses in Europe. In second, Ombudsman, Almaqam third, and Delacroix in fourth.
Francis Graffard's season gets even better as he wins the Champion Stakes with Calandagan. Mikel Barzalona in those Aga Khan studs colours, and he gets the better of Ombudsman, Seb.
Yeah, what a race, what a race. And the 3 horses that we wanted to finish, in 1, 2, 3, were following each other all the way around. It was a proper race of cat and mouse, and wow, what a turn of foot Calandagan's got.
France have now won this race 24 times, Jamie, a race that they target and target successfully.
And this might be the best of them, even over and above the mighty Almanzor, who was one of the more recent ones, because Calandagan has come down and beaten these two at their own games. No, he's not better than Qipco. I was quick there, but not as quick as Calandagan, because when you consider that this horse has won a King George and won a Grand Prix de Saint-Cloud over a mile and a half, to do this on this ground against those mile and a quarter performers, he is a unique horse.
And these Aga Khan colours have now finished in front in the Champion Stakes on 7 occasions. Quite incredible. You can wind the clock back to 1930, Nasrullah in 1943. And the first time they've finished in front since 1955. Quite phenomenal here. But of course, you think of a gelding winning the Champion Stakes in France, and you think of Cyrus de Zegler.
Yes, Cyrus de Zegler, who was once upon a time the president of the Castration Nation. Not anymore, because Calandagan is the new top dog representing the geldings all around the world.
Can I take a bit of credit, because I put him up at Royal Ascot last year?
You did, to be fair.
I mean, you didn't call his name right, but you did put him up. You definitely did.
No, it was a great race to watch, and it was great because we've had 2 big price winners, and we were wondering whether we were going to get another upset here. And to be fair, Almaqam put his head in on the plinth to finish third, just touching off Delacroix. But Delacroix was struggling from a good way out.
Yeah. And that's unusual because of the pace map, because it wasn't the end-to-end high threshold gallop. When we look at the pace matrix, it began with yellows, then we had that red middle section, which was the determining factor.
That was the undoing of
it. Was, because you could see for yourself what that did to him at that point. Whereas Calandagan and Ombudsman were able to sail through that high threshold and then set down for a tussle up the straight. But despite Ombudsman's speed and background and Group 1 wins, he never really laid a glove, did he, upon Calandagan? This is what we all wanted. Look at this. 1, 2, 3 at the back. Delacroix ahead of Calandagan, ahead of Ombudsman. Each jockey full of confidence that their horse was going to be able to deliver and outsprint the other from there.
I mean, it was ideal the way the race set up for the 3 top horses in the race. And to be fair, I mean, you know, I know there was a slow patch here, but this is the stiffest part of the track. When they actually start meeting the ground, when it starts levelling out, the speed went up again. These are proper horses.
And how much can Francis Graffard say to everyone, you questioned this horse, you questioned his mettle, look at the way he stuck his
I
neck out
can't
there.
believe the amount of, you know, mud that was thrown at this horse, thinking he was, you know, he wasn't...
He was soft.
He was soft, yeah. And he bumped into Jan Bruegel in a proper going day.
Well, Ryan Epsom really wasn't it, that one?
You know, he bumped into City of Troy at the Judmont.
Yeah.
You know, he's... For me, I love him. You know, I was in Jan Bruegel's camp when he ran in the King George. Jan Bruegel didn't turn up, but he was a special that day, and I think he's better over a mile and a quarter.
I was going to say it. King George over a mile and a half, this over a mile and a quarter.
That's right.